morning. I am ready for my first day of ELA skills practice. So it has the 3 parts that you know about that you always practice. I've got my sort with me. I've got my fluency practice page with me. And I've got my sentence skills work and word skills book. I am on page 33 today. It's got a little goat at the top and he says, proof it. Proof it means you're finding the mistakes. So just as a reminder, day 1 of your sort, you did this probably with me this morning or with Miss Katie. We read through the list. We made sure we were able to read each word. We looked at the pattern. We found the oddballs. This one this week is for one of the groups of you has one called the devil sort. And it's called that because there's an EA that sounds like eh instead of E. So an EA still sounding like the short vowel sound. So your job this morning is to read, cut, and sort your words. Your other job this morning, which you may have done in a small group with me or Miss Katie, was to listen to your fluency passage being read fluently and smoothly by me or Miss Katie. So you were to listen to that and then try to whisper read along, sentence by sentence. The third part is this page 33. If you want to, you can go get it now and we can look at it together. So this is about proofing. So that means finding the mistakes. So I'm going to read it and I'm going to see. There are no mistakes in this one with the punctuation or the end marks. The mistakes in this are all words that are not spelled the correct way. So it says circle 6 words that are not right. Then write the words right. So it says, write the words right. So there's write, like that means to write something with a pencil. And write that way means correct. So you're going to write it correctly. So we're going to read that together and we're going to see if we can find the words. And then I'm going to write them in there and you will have the answers. Snappy Cat. Oh, it's more than that. His name actually has 3 capital letters because his whole name is Snappy Cat Jack. So he's got a capital S, capital C, and a capital J. Snappy Cat Jack wanted to give his dogs a bath. He got a tub. Oops, it's not all spelling. He put soap and water in it. His dogs did not want a bath. They did want to get in the tub of water. Let's look at this part by part. So there were no punctuation or period mistakes, but there were capitals mistakes. This should all have capitals because it's his whole name, Snappy Cat Jack. So every part of his name gets a capital, just like my whole name is Brenda Marie Gantz. So the whole thing, Brenda gets a capital, Marie gets a capital, Gantz gets a capital. Snappy Cat Jack wanted to give his dogs a bath. I'm not seeing any mistakes in there. Give is an oddball word because the E does not make the I say its long sound. But I know from looking at words that don't play fair that that's right. He got a tub, period. He put soap and water in it. I'm seeing 2 mistakes. The first one is a word that needs to be a capital but is not. I want you to see if you can find it. If you have your book in front of you and with you, you can put a circle around the word that you think actually needed a capital there. He put soap and water in it. There are no names in that sentence, but he is the first word in the sentence, so it actually needed a capital. I'm going to show you what's called an editing mark. We've done these a little bit, but I put 2 lines under it, and that means that it should have been a capital. He put soap and water in it. Okay, which word is not spelled the word correctly? I want you to see if you can find it, and then I'm going to put a circle around it. Okay, and you're going to think about what is not correct about that word. That's not how you spell and. And is A-N-D, not I-N-D. Okay, let's go to the next sentence. We found the two mistakes in that one. His dogs did not want a bath. Okay, there's one mistake there. You know what, guys? When I was supposed to say that was supposed to be a capital, I was supposed to put 3 lines under it. That means it's supposed to grow. Should have been a capital. There's a different word in this sentence that should not have a capital. I'm going to put a circle around it and see if you can find it on your own. Okay, it was dogs because that's just a noun. It's just his dogs. It's not a name. It's not what's called a proper noun. It's not the name of his dog. So it doesn't need a capital. So I put 2 lines under it, which means that's actually supposed to shrink down and be a lowercase. His dogs did not want a bath. Let's go to the next sentence. They did not want to get in the tub of water. Okay, the first word that's not spelled correctly is a homophone, and this sentence uses the wrong one. They used a number word, but they weren't supposed to. They did not want to get in the tub of water. Let's look at the first one. That means the number 2. So we need a T-O for that. In the, wait a minute, H-T. That's not right. In the tub of water. We've looked at the word of many times. We know that it doesn't play fair at all. It's an O-F. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to write them on the line, and I'm going to write them the correct way, remembering that I circled it because it was the first word in a sentence, and it needed a capital letter to start it. He and dogs did not need a capital, so I'm going to write it with a lowercase d facing the correct way. I'm going to spell the correct way, and I'm going to spell of the correct way. Okay, so I'm going to hold that up for you. You can check your work and see if you did it the same, and you may pause this. I'm going to end the video, but you can pause it and look at it as long as you need.